Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novora Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Threads of Fate. So, last time we were able to escape from the underground ruins with an item in regards to getting more information on the whereabouts of the relic, but we did not escape with everything that we were hoping to leave with. We had more competition in the name of a pair named Belle and Duke take away one of the items that we had on our possession, and so unfortunately they have it now, and we have to now go to Klaus to let him know that we only got one of the two items back. So let's go back to say hello to Dr. Klaus. Hi Elena. When are you gonna dye your hair? Ooh, thank heavens you're back. Doctor, I'm sorry. What's wrong? Did something happen at the ruins? And fade to black a few moments later. So, this Belle and Duke took the tiara from you. I'm sorry, I was careless. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure we can get it back somehow. For now, let's do research on this cube. Looks like this will keep us busy for a while. You know, you came back at just the right time. I found something very important. What is it? Well, you know those materials we brought back from the atelier? I looked through them again, and while you were gone, you're not going to believe what I found. The location of the relic! I know where it is! Really? Yes, there is no doubt. In fact, it's very close to Corona. The relic is at the lake ruins. Yeah, in a previous episode, Elena told us about a lake. Stupid throat. There's a lake not far from here with old ruins floating in the middle. Until now, nobody had a clue who built them. Who would have thought that they were built by Aeons? So, that's where the relic is sealed. Yes, Helroy was trying to break the seal of the lake ruins. This cube was made for that very purpose. Then we can use it to break the seal at the lake ruins and get the relic. Theoretically, yes. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. We're definitely supposed to use the cube. The only question is how. And so, look at this thing. It's just a cubic block. There's no way to open it or do anything. Without some kind of instructions, I have absolutely no idea how to use it. But we're so close to getting the relic. Doctor, isn't there any way we can figure out how to use the cube? We could try asking her, but actually I'd rather not deal with her. Who is this person? There's a magician named Fancy Mel. She lives in an atelier beyond the forest. I honestly don't know how to describe her. She's just weird, I guess. So I'd rather try to stay away from her if possible. I don't think we have any choice. You're right, but yeah, here's a question. Ooh, how come your tassels are blowing on your hat are blowing? Because we're underground. They shouldn't be blowing. There's no wind down here unless there's a very huge, intense draft. You don't know her. She's so... If you go see her, you'll regret it, trust me. But unless we find out how to use the cube, we'll never be able to get the relic. Doctor, please give me the cube. I'll go ask Fancy Mel. I'm sure we'll be able to find out more about it. Alright. I'm making you do so much. Thank you, Rue. I'll give you directions to Mel's atelier, and also directions to the lake ruins. And so now, I'm counting on you. Don't worry, Doctor. We won't let you down. This time. And while we're walking past Elena, hey, where are you off to now? I'm going to Fancy Mel's atelier. Your father told me that it's in a really strange place. Do you know anything about it? Fancy Mel? Oh, the crazy witch, right? I know her place! Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Crazy witch? Well, it is. Halloween is just a couple weeks away. It's a very fun place. I'm sure you'll like it, Polly. Fun? Yeah, what do you mean by fun? Oh, you'll find out! Well, we will. But first, we have something else to take care of. A couple of episodes ago, or actually specifically the last episode, I mentioned that, or was it a couple of episodes ago, there's a place that we could have gone down here earlier but I wanted to build up my HP and MP a little more before we came down here, because there's a reason for that. So, I hope you like Mexican music, cause get the mariachi band ready! So, coming over here, we find this gentleman. Hi boy, you're here to challenge me. Who are you? Sure you want to know. Alright, I'll tell ya. I'm a weapons maker, a vagrant and a swordsman. I'm Rod the Blade Star! That's Johnny Wolf, my best pal. So, you're a swordsman that makes weapons? Yeah, the best way to test my artwork is for me to use it. Nothing beats using my artwork against a great rival in combat. Guess my heart won't know what I'm saying. Rude has nothing to say. How about it, boy? You care to fight me? What? Yeah, even Johnny Wolf is taking notice. Your weapon caught my eye. My weapon versus your weapon. My heart versus yours. Let's do it. That thing on your back isn't ornamental, is it? Okay, I'll fight you. Alright. Before we fight, tell me your name. Rue. Rue, eh? Okay, Rue. Let's see if you've got some heart. Oh, I forgot. I need you to pay up before we fight. 100 gold coins. What? Why do I have to pay you? That's my rule. Hey, if you win, I'll pay you 1,000. The money just makes this a little more interesting. What matters is heart. So, you set up for it. Well, we have enough to actually do it, so we'll do it. Here's the 100 gold coins. Alright, let's get it on! And so this is the first of a series of challenges that you can do against Rod the Blade Star. You'll pull out different weapons like these at regular intervals during the course of the game, and they'll get tougher and tougher as we go along. So it starts with this one. Rue, check out my new weapon. It's called Silver Breeze. A pair of daggers like that? Wow, what a weapon! Alright, Rue, don't disappoint me! And so, away we go! So yeah, he pretty much has a slash attack for the most part, but because this is the easy fight, you can just bum rush him here. He can do a little fancy spin move like that, but because it's the Silver Breeze daggers, you can pretty much bum rush him. Damn, you're good. That was a good fight. Here's 1,000 gold coins as promised. Buy yourself a good meal or something. Thank you. Come by again, okay? I'll fight you anytime. And so yeah, you can just keep going back to him as many times as you want until you get 5 wins against him with a specific weapon. Once you get 5 wins with a specific weapon, so say I get 5 wins against him with the Silver Breeze, then he'll say no more and wait until he gets another new weapon. So that's how it works. But I should point out though, you don't get all 1,000. You simply get 900 net. You give him 100 gold coins, and then he gives you 1,000 back, so you're getting net 900 out of it. So, with that in mind, let's move on to Fancy Mel's Atelier. So yeah, we'll leave the lakeside for when it's more appropriate, because it won't be appropriate until later. And in the meantime, yeah, guess who's back? Yeah, not her again. Where do you think you're going? Why do you care? Gosh, you're so rude. You should talk. Oh yeah, there's something I want to ask you. I heard you're not human, is that true? Who told you that? You know, that girl. Yeah, dumb blonde. Hello, Mint. You guys know each other? Since when? Oh? And then, girly girl, it's our little secret. Hey, Elena, is he really a pollywog? Yes, I saw him turn into a polly with my own eyes. Actually, when you were first introduced to him, it was the other way around. This is getting ridiculous. So what is it, Rue? Are you a goofball pollywog or not? Come on, you can tell me. It's none of your business. Hey, you're my rival, so it is my business. I don't have time for this, I have to get going. And so, fine, if you want to run, go ahead. But remember this, I'm gonna keep track of every move you make. You can count on it. Come on, Elena. Yeah, Elena playing both sides, unfortunately. And that's not cool. So yeah, we have a bit of different music from where we were before in Corona Force in the first episode. So it's a little more enjoyable, it's not so serious, and there's a reason for that. As we walk to the right... What is this place? The doctor was right, this really is strange. And believe me, we're not done there. Oh, we are not done there. Believe you me when I say that. As soon as we arrive at Fancy Mel's atelier... Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're basically gone Japanesey here. So, when we try and knock on the door, it acts more like a doorbell. What a strange sound. And so, looks like nobody's home. No, not home. You must wait. You can play while you wait. Yeah, we get introduced to a few dwarves. And these dwarves, we actually have to play with 3 of them. There's one over here, there's one over here, and there is going to be a third somewhere. Wow, you went all the way to the far end of the building. But yeah, you have to play with the games that all 3 of these dwarves offer before you can continue on. So, let's go ahead and start playing. Come play in my world! Giant balls, lots of fun! And so, that's what we will do. So, you have to complete each of the games that these dwarves give you in order to advance the story. And so, these are basically like little obstacle courses that you have to complete within a time limit. And it is very easy to derp like crazy in these games. You have to time your jumps perfectly, you also have to position yourself right, you have to avoid any attacks that come your way, and yeah, this is these challenges, for some reason, I don't understand why I don't time my jumps faster when I'm doing these challenges, but make it a point to do so. And by the way, the stairs do knock you off, so be careful to avoid getting knocked off by them. And yeah, you can get crushed underneath the ball. These things are merciless. And my jumping and timing with the jumps is not that good. But yeah, you can derp the crap out of this thing. Yeah, if you're looking for a really good derp fest, this is it. Because yeah, failing to jump at the appropriate time, failing to attack at the appropriate time, you can just drive you nuts. But in this place, it's fun to fail because you get the crazy background scenery, and in addition to that, yeah, I needed that ball to jump to the next platform. In case you were wondering, this one not so much. Let's get down here. Look out, and then go. And then I have to wait for you to move the ball all the way to the opposite end. And then we'll try and jump. Yeah, for some reason the jumping in these games really sucks. The jumping is fine within the main game itself, but here in these mini games, it just really drives you crazy. As you can see, I'm already derping my ass off here. Who knows how long this is going to take, to be quite honest. Alright, well, before you change direction, there we go. Sure, I got it right, and then... yeah, it's probably a good idea to start jumping ahead of time, just so you don't have the problem later. And go, and smash. Crap, you're already going back to front. Now we need you to go back to back. And strike you down. Jump! I'm gonna jump over you this time. Perfect! Another ball to get by, and then we're done. So now that completes the main portion of the minigame. Now we get to move on to a bonus game. Hit Funky and you get points! If you hit Funky while he's underground, Funky hits you back. And we're not done with the rules. Game over when time's up. 500 is high score. You get high score, I give you goodie. Here we go. So yeah, the green enemies that we saw earlier, they'll just spawn out like this. And so basically you have to bide your time until they're above ground, or else they'll do that. And the slash attack, you won't use it often in the game, but it's really effective here if you're trying to go for the high score. And it's not easy to do this game. And I'll take you. Ah! Bad timing. Worst timing. Yeah, these games, it is not easy to get the high score in these challenges. In fact, I can probably think of only one where I can actually get the high score. But I have to say, for someone who hasn't, considering that before I played this game again and had like a 10-year drought from it playing it, getting to 420 was actually a decent score. But yeah, if you can do better, if you play this game and you're able to do better, well done. Alright, next challenge. Play with me! Big swings, very fun! And so yeah, this next challenge deals with big swings, because yeah, the last one was about balls, now dealing with swings in this next mini-game. Alright, away we go. So yeah, we gotta deal with birds now. And we gotta deal with the crazy star-casting imps again. Right, now we gotta deal with you. Here comes the swings. Oh, yeah, it's very easy to miss them entirely if you jump too far. So timing of your jumps is everything here, as well as positioning too. Timing and positioning, very crucial for success. And then this one overlaps. And then here's a trick that you'll need to use for this next one. If I try and hit the fungi now, I could easily knock myself off, and usually that's what will happen. So what you want to do to negate that is to use your own fungi, because you can transform into one. But you can only use it the moment that Rue's feet touch the ground. So, once you do that, and make sure that you're actually doing the move correctly, don't worry, we'll get there soon enough. And go. And go. And don't you leave without me. Do not leave without me. And then jump over this, hit you, and then take you out. Now, jump over. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. I might as well get the monster coins because I can always use them. And jump over. And smack. Yeah, for some reason, and I don't know why, Rue will just change direction like that when he's trying to do an attack on an enemy that's directly beneath him. I don't understand that mechanic. Yeah, as much as I enjoyed this game, there are some mechanics that I just don't understand. Nor do I care to understand them. Right, jump over. And then the overlap. And then land on safely. Oh, really, game? And I even changed into the wrong thing, too. Well, isn't that amazing? As I said, this is a good place to derp as any. Yeah, if you were looking for a YouTube gaming video where there is so much derp that you just can't take it anymore, this is it. Say hello to your derping wishes come true. Well, I almost got hit from behind by that magical star. I almost got starstruck. Ow, really? And I didn't. Yeah, wait for me to do the Elena stereotype, Matt. Well done. And go. Come back on over. And whoa, look out! Yeah, I'm just killing the enemies because I can. I've got plenty of time to complete the stage. It's just a map. Yeah, because every time you fall off, your clock resets. Now, stay on the platform. Wow, I changed wrong again. Wow, how am I subconsciously turning myself into the wrong thing every single time I try and make that move? How am I supposed to possibly demonstrate for you how you're supposed to do that trick if you're not even going to just change into the right enemy to do it? Jeez. Yeah. If you want a derp, you come to the right place. And now try this again. Now, the fungi. Let's hit the fungi. There we go! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I wanted to do this entire time! And... yeah, what did I say about Derp? What did I say about Derp? Yeah, I finally get the move right after too many tries, after it took me way more tries than it should have, and then I proceed to overshoot the next swing. And then Rue does this stupid move again. Curse you, Rue. Why are you drawing this video a lot longer than it's supposed to? That is not cool. That is not cool. Now, there we go. Of course, we know what's coming up after this birdie. The overlap, and this again. Oh, you better not. You better not. I better. And I'm still changing into the wrong thing. Wow. Let's see how many... If there's someone who's more than willing to do so in the comments, please do me a fail counter. How many times am I going to screw up doing these mini-games, and how many times on each individual mini-game am I going to screw up? So you can, now I'm even pressing the wrong buttons now. And I'm almost falling off of easy jumps. And then, land, touchdown, stay on the ball! Okay, I really don't understand how I am changing myself into the imps when I'm clearly putting myself on the fungi. Yeah, this isn't... Yeah, it pretty much reaches the point where it's no longer Derp, you're just making an ass of yourself. Yeah, it's no longer a Derp at this point, I'm just making an ass of myself. See you later. Hopefully for the last time. The way I'm going? Yeah, exactly! Jump, go, hit him, wait for the swings to come over, and then jump the gap, mind the gap, mind where you swing, then go, hit the birdie, be careful of the overlap, and then hit the ground. Now stay on the fungi! Hit them! And then continue on! Now, let's see if I overshoot the swing again. No, I didn't! Well, what a concept! But then that happens! Not even gonna bother with the birdie, we're just moving on. Because I've already made enough of a fool of myself already! Pick up balls and you get points! Pick up balls with same color and you get bonus points! Pick up black ball and you lose points! Yeah, this is probably the easiest game to get high score on, if you have enough time to do it. And as usual, 500 is the high score. So here we go. So a whole assortment of balls will come out at random. And of course the objective is to get as many as possible of the correct color. But of course, if you're not able to pull it off, just scramble to get whatever you can. And sometimes they will nerf you like this by giving you all blacks. Not to be confused with New Zealand rugby. And you, get you. Yeah, I simply took too long, and I'm not going to get the bonus. And black balls. Yeah, if you have enough time, this can be the easiest game to get a high score on. In fact, there are instances where if you get here with enough time, you can actually have a situation where all the balls that shoot out in a single pass are all the same color, so you can really jack up your score that way. So now on to the last mini game. Let's play Trap let's go ahead and play this one. Time to take a ride once again. And so now, round 3. And if you're not paying attention or you're not fast enough, that can happen. These fungies can blow these horns and the wind generated from them can blow you off the platform. So be careful about that. You also have to deal with these teeter-totters. You'll have to manipulate them in such a way that you, if you jump correctly, or actually jump at all, you can use them to get yourself up higher. And apparently I'm not allowed to advance. Go! There we go. Let the funky do his thing. And now in this situation, we want to lean the teeter-totter forward. Forget it. And in this instance, with the third one, we actually have to move it back and forth. We have to go to both sides to actually advance the teeter-totter. Now this is probably the most fun of the 3, but it's definitely the strangest in the way the mechanics are set up. So yeah, we're not even bothered with the birdie. But don't worry, we're not done with the birdies yet. Scared cockatoo with trumpet sound! Step on round thing to sound trumpet! Scare cockatoo when you get points! Scare many at once and you get bonus points! And one more rule. Game over when time's up, or a cockatoo flies over your head! So yeah, you basically get, I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds to scare off the cockatoo from in front of the trumpet before it flies over your head, and when you get automatically disqualified. And as usual, 500 is high score. And so here we go. So yeah, if you can get them to go the way you want, if the random number generator is being generous enough, it is very much possible to get high score here, but it'll be more in your best interest to just keep sounding the horns. Oh, in this case, he actually got over my head. So I'm disqualified. But it doesn't matter, we're done. So now that all 3 of those challenges are finished, we can now move on with the story. But it's coming up on half an hour, so we've already been on this more than enough already. So I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here, and we'll continue on with the story next time. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Threads of Fate. And when I join you again, we will indeed see if Fancy Mel is now back at her atelier, and if we can get her to help us out with the cube that we found. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew and Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.